one don't understand bhakti, one thing that just going to temple is bhakti, one just go to what we see on the outside is bhakti. No. Bhakti is something that consumes deep from inside.
What would you say to those people who haven't experienced spirituality and they say they don't have time to think about God, but they're working very hard to excel in the field that they're in?
That is very much an attitude of the outside what we see until you are faced with yourself. When that happens, you will have to come to a point of realizing what I thought always to be satisfaction and happiness and joy is just flickering only. Everybody have to face that reality.
You had a personal loss very recently.
Yeah. One of my little sister passed away. The moment you are born here, we are moving toward death. It can happen any moment, any time. Whether you are a king, whether you are prime minister, whether you are a great personality, or you are a beggar on the street, or a simple person, that is it's one thing for sure.
Yeah.
You will die. Try to understand what is this life about. We will have a different notion of death.
What would you say to somebody who's feeling really hopeless in life and, with mental health issues and suicides and many things?
Nowadays, this is a big malady.
Yeah.
In the world nowadays, it's a big malady. The biggest malady is...
Welcome back to the Find Your Ultra podcast. This conversation is with Paramahamsa Swami Sri Vishwananda, who is the founder of Bhakti Marga, which is a spiritual organization, a beautiful spiritual organization that we've been introduced to for a while now, like a couple of years maybe. Bhakti Marga is involved in what the name suggests, showing people the Bhakti Marga and also the teachings of Atma Kriya Yoga. Please look up the organization, check out their music, a bunch of other things that they teach and do. Last month, on the occasion of Holi, Bhakti Marga had organized this pilgrimage, a massive one at that. A lot of people from across the world had participated, and they had a bunch of rituals, ceremonies and pujas, and it was a delight to be there. Me and my family were blessed to be there at the right time, along with my friend Devendra, who edits the Find Your Ultra podcast, and he also helps record. We were there and we had requested Gurudev to make time. He had immensely busy schedule, so we kept waiting for 2 days and we didn't get a chance. So we went back. In a couple of days, we went back. We knew that he was there and we had requested for his time, and he was gracious enough to make time. I mean, it's probably the shortest episode that we've done on the Find Your Ultra podcast, but it's probably the most blissful one. Without further ado, tune into this short and beautiful conversation with Gurudev. Indulge away. Gurudev, thank you so much for making time. Welcome to the Find Your Ultra podcast.
Jai Gurudev.
Jai Gurudev. I wanted to know, what have you done to all these people that they are so much in love and bliss all the time? I've been here 3 days and I see them chanting and in bliss, that even if they're running for a chore, they're constantly like chanting and they have a smile on their face.
You see, this is the intoxication of bhakti. Actually, you asked your question, what I did. I didn't do anything. Who is doing is Krishna, which is doing everything. I'm just an instrument. He have used this instrument to remind these people of what they have already deep inside of them. They belong to Krishna. They belong to Giridhariji. I'm just a reminder of that. Nothing else, That is the glory of bhakti, actually. If one don't understand bhakti, one thing that just going to temple is bhakti, one just go to what we see on the outside is bhakti. No. Bhakti is something that consumes deep from inside. And bhakti is not only in this life. Bhakti happen in countless of life. You have work for that. And when the catalyst of now happen, the recipient will feel it. And imagine these people, they come from a different religion, different culture, different background. They come to Vrindavan, they come to Sri Pitaniya, they come to where the Guru is. That means that there is something, like we say, without Guru's grace, we can't attain God. And Bhagwan have used this vessel for that, to pour out his grace to the people. And a reminder, like I said, what resides inside of them, that's what happened. And that's what is happening. They are happy. They feel satisfied with their life. Because in life is like this. You see, you may do so many things, but if you don't have that deep satisfaction, then life is nothing. You may have all the money you want, you may have everything, all friends and people around you, but if you don't feel satisfied, you don't feel that bliss inside of you, it's different. And most of these people you can see, they have a different shrine in themselves, and that is the shine of love and bhakti.
Since we're short on time, and I don't know, I'm seeking your permission if you would want to talk about this, about loss, because I know you had a personal loss very recently.
Yeah. One of my little cousin sister, passed away about a month ago, actually. Swamini is a daughter. We grew up together. Well, like in every houses, there is always somebody which, there's no houses, but there's no somebody who have departed to the other world now. And this is part of life. Now, I have been always saying that the moment you are born here, we are moving toward death. It can happen any moment, any time. Whether you are a king, whether you are prime minister, whether you are a great personality, or you are a beggar on the street, or a simple person, that is one thing for sure.
Yeah.
You will die. Whether you want it or not, you will die. You may be scared of it, but it will come to you. And that is the moment you realize that, yes, what is my life about? Try to understand what is this life about. We will have a different notion of death. Because very often people are scared of dying. Actually, us Bhakta, we are not scared of dying. We look forward because we will meet our beloved. Giridhariji is waiting, When the funeral was happening, the priest said something wonderful. He said, look, because she was very young, actually. She was only 39 when she passed away.
Oh.
But he said something wonderful. He said, we may not understand what is happening, but we have to bear in mind that Bhagavan, when he breathed, his breath is the pure soul of his bhakta. And that's what we want. We want to eternally be with him, to eternally serve him. And that is what is happening.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Just one more question, if we have time. There is. What would you say to those people who haven't experienced spirituality and they say they don't have time to think about God, but they're working very hard to excel in the field that they're in, and let's say they're doing very well, like they're masters of their field?
Yes, I have met many people who said, "Look, our life is fulfilled. We are happy. We have everything, And that is very much an attitude of the outside what we see, until you are faced with yourself. You see, when you are faced with yourself, as long as there's people around, you can pretend, you can put a show, you can say, yes, everything is fine. But when you are faced with yourself, for once, when you look at your eyes and say, is that my life? When that happens, you will have to come to a point of realizing and that my life is not what I imagined it to be. What I thought always to be satisfaction and happiness and joy is just flickering only. It is here today, tomorrow is not there. Like so many friends you call friends, today they are there and tomorrow they disappeared. People who said you love you, today they are here, tomorrow they are not here. Facebook friends like this. But reality is a different thing.
Yeah.
Everybody have to face that reality. Sooner or later, we will have to face that reality. As much as we can pretend, we can put a show, we can put it's a drama, but reality will come and catch us.
Yeah. But what would you say to somebody who's feeling really hopeless in life and, with mental health issues and suicides and many things?
Nowadays, this is a big malady.
Yeah.
In the world nowadays, it's a big, 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 big malady. The biggest malady is loneliness. People become lonely because we have always an expectation on others. And when that expectation is not met, we feel miserable. Loneliness is a big malady. What people have to do is have to really find a true friend, Even one true friend. And if you find that one true friend, stick to that friend. Honor your friendship. Don't abuse your friendship. Don't take advantage of your friendship. Honor that friendship. Be always there for each other. Know what is friendship. Meditate on the friendship of Krishna and Sudama. This is a real friendship. Meditate on the Leela when Sudama went to meet Bhagavan Krishna.
We heard the story this morning.
So meditate on that.
Wonderful, wonderful, Guruji. Thank you so much for your grace.
Jai Gurudev Vipin.
Just feel so blessed in your presence. Thank you so much.
Thank you.